first question with Crowdrise. When I saw you running in the Maasai terrain, did any buffalo try to get you?
No, I never had a buffalo encounter.
No buffalo attack? Because I remember the Maasai tribal men were saying that that's one of the problems.
Yeah, that's the one you want to look out for more than lions or anything like that.
Now, I don't know if this is the correct thing because so many things get attributed to celebrities with quotes, but you said you wanted to be eternally autonomous or anonymous. Now, given you've created such an amazing thing, I think that pretty much
I'm willing to get out in front for this. Yeah, I lost anonymity a long time ago, so might as well do something good with it.
But yeah, I mean, 2 Oscar nominations before 30, that'll do it. But I understand you also, at 8 years old, asked what's your motivation for a scene?
That could be true. My acting teacher talks about that, but I can't remember it.
You were so in character, you don't
Yeah, I don't remember.
What was it like crossing the finish line with those warriors and having put that together?
I loved I had never done a marathon, and I thought it was extraordinary. It was like one of the most interesting and fun experiences I've had. It was great. I loved it.
But also raising $1.2 million in 8 weeks, that must have been even more.
That was great. It was. If you're ever going to put your knees through that, you might as well do it for a good cause. But we had a great experience. We raised so much more money than we ever anticipated, and so many people came up to us afterward and said, you know, we're going to do some event, and could you tell us some of the tricks you used? And that's what got us thinking about the idea of just building a website that let anybody do the things we had done, and that's what Crowdrise was all about. We wanted to make it really easy and really fun for anybody to back a cause that they care about. And I think I'll throw down and say this is by far the most fun you'll ever have, giving back a little bit.
And if you don't give back, no one will like you.
Yeah, no one will like you.
I saw that tagline. I said, they have something here.
Yeah, it's incredibly uncool not to do something for somebody.
Well, you also had that Heisman, or whatever you called it, Heisman, all the social media things for all those years. And then you finally embraced social media.
You know, I think it's maturing. I think a lot of the social networking stuff, the social media stuff, it started off as a novelty. It started off as sort of light social interaction. And I think, of course, like anything, it's growing up. People are figuring out productive ways they can actually use it, and use it for business, use it for philanthropy, use it for all kinds of things. So I think it's great to see it maturing and people doing things with it other than chatter.
I think it's the most efficient way I've ever seen things done with charity, because some of the big charities, it's 80% administrative costs, and here it's like grassroots.
That was one of our goals, was very efficient fundraising. It's like very, very low cost, much lower cost than traditional development fundraising. You know, it's very efficient.
And where'd you get the name Crowdrise from?
Well, I think that one of the things we loved was, especially our generation and people younger than us, people who kind of understand that there's an incredible power to link people up with these tools, and the idea that there's power in numbers, that you don't really need other people to do it for you, that you can kind of just get together and rise up and do it. And I think we think the power of the crowd and the power of young people to kind of make their own decisions and take their own actions to change things is very potent.
And what's great is some of the young people that don't have money, they could just run or do something and get sponsored.
Oh yeah, definitely. And one of the things we're promoting is the idea that it doesn't have to be a marathon. If you volunteer at a soup kitchen, if you volunteer teaching reading, treat it like running a marathon. You know, get people to sponsor you for the volunteering that you do. There's a million ways to give back or to contribute without donating money, and I think that we're working with a lot of volunteer organizations who are putting young people out into the world and saying, hey, make it part of what volunteering is all about, that people go to their friends and family just like they're going to run a marathon and say, hey, I'm doing something good, I'm volunteering my time, will you back me? You know, will you sponsor me? And I think it's very exciting. We're trying to innovate and get people to think about new ways of doing it.
And like you said, if 200,000 people do $5, you got $1 million.
It's incredible how fast aggregate, you know, efforts can end up building really meaningful amounts of support.
And it all started from you playing guitar at the that at the Irish guy heard you play?
Oh no, yeah. Well, Glenn Hansard, the Irish singer, he ran a great campaign on Crowdrise for our Maasai event. He ended up buying 2 Land Rovers for our.
You got the Land Rover?
Yeah, for our organization.
Okay. Last time I checked, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah.
It works. See?
Yeah, he's still you know, Barbara Streisand's just launched a campaign.
You got Will Ferrell, you've got Russell Brand, and then you got big corporations.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people. But one of the things I like though is if you go on the site, it's not about celebrities at all. Like you'll see Will buried in with like lots of other good ideas and good people. It's very grassroots.
It's for the right reason.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, and Will's doing great. Seth Rogen's been raising money for Alzheimer's. You know, Kristen Bell's been doing stuff. Russell's promoting meditation in schools. He's doing this very cool thing. I mean, one of the things I actually think is fun about it is surfing around and seeing. It gives you a lot of optimism when you see all the different things that people are working on.
It gives you hope, because in this day and age, things are looking pretty bleak.
Yeah. No, it is. It's a good antidote.
And you've revolutionized it. I mean, that's got you and your 3 partners, not to leave them out.
Yeah.
You guys really changed the way it's done.
Yeah, I think we're excited. We're excited to see what people are doing with it, and I definitely think that, you know, people are having. We're seeing something that we didn't see before, which is people aren't using the site as a donate button and then getting rid of it as soon as they're done. They stay on it. They're hanging out in it. They're building a profile and keeping it there. They change up their projects.
I was on for hours.
Yeah,
exciting.
You live in it. People are living in it the way they live in Facebook or something else. But obviously this is a place where people are asserting their identity not based on who they are, but based on what they care about. And I like that idea that it's a platform where you can kind of raise your fist and say, this is who I am based on what I care about, what I give.
Not the number of friends on
Yeah,
Facebook.
Exactly.
It's like, here's
Exactly.
what I care about.
Yeah, look at the points. Look at the money I've raised. Look at the things I've contributed to, which is
make
great.
charity fun. I mean, most sites,
Yeah.
if you did raise some money, you go, here's $10, I hope it works. You guys, it's like, you got to see who's doing what, and then think you're going by.
It's good.
So I have to congratulate you on that. One last thing, are you ever going to go on tour with the Penis song? Because that's amazing.
No, that was like one of those. It was like when the White Stripes did those concerts on a bus. You know, it was like one time only.
Yeah, one take. That's all it took. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, this is Ed Norton. He's changed the way charity works in this world. Crowdrise, you have to go there. Chance TV, we love this guy.
This is Edward Norton. You're watching Change TV.
Everybody, go to Crowdrise. Whether it's $1 or $1,000, you'll change the world. Thanks to him.